Mindy from Camping Earth, and today I'd like to show you a very important technique that you need to utilize, especially if you're involved in primitive camping. You need to bear-proof your food, and what I mean by that is you need to put your food up and away from where a bear can reach it. Now, many campers are being encountered with both black bear and grizzly this year because of the drought. They're actually going out in search of food because their food sources have dried up. So keep that in mind when you are primitive camping. Both these techniques that I'm going to show you utilize rope. And rope is one of those things that you can never have enough in your camping gear or in a backpack. So just keep that in mind. Both these techniques also utilize trees. The first technique I'm going to show you utilizes one tree, and the second technique I'm going to show you utilizes two trees. Now, when utilizing either one of these approaches, the key is to make sure that the branches are high up in the air. Even though bears can climb, the higher up the food source is, the better off we're going to be. For demonstration purposes only, I'm going to demonstrate how to do these techniques on lower branches so that they're easily seen. Now, the first technique I'm going to show you how to do is utilizing one branch. Now, either one of these techniques should only be used away from your campsite, where you are sleeping. You don't want bears in the tent with you, so it's better to have your food sources stored in a different part of your campsite than right up against where you're going to be sleeping. So just keep that in mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this rope up over this branch. Now, I can't tell you how long a piece of rope you need for this technique because it depends on the height and the diameter of the tree and a lot of different factors. So, first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this rope up over. Now, the technique that you need to do is like a clock. You need to actually hold one end of the rope in one hand and the other end of the rope goes up over the tree. And we'll try that one more time. If you're short like me, it's easier if you make really big loops and let gravity do the work for you. Alright. I'm going to give this one more shot. Alright, we got it that time. You can move it up the branch. That's what I'm doing. The next part of this process is you're going to tie off the bag of food that you have. Now, I like to keep mine in my backpack. It just makes life a little bit easier. And how you tie it off really doesn't matter that much. You just need to make sure it's a nice, sturdy knot. Now, with the other end of the rope, what you're actually going to do is you're going to pull up your bag of food. Once you get it to a suitable height, you're going to tie it around the tree. Such as this. You're going to make it as tight as possible to hold it the height that you require. Now, the other technique that I'm going to show you uses a hammock style, very similar to what we've done here, and I will demonstrate that for you. walk over here and I'll show you the concept. How this bear-proofing technique works is you have the rope strung between two trees. Now this is a really great approach, especially if you're camping in an area that has a large population of bears. Bears can climb trees, but they're not very apt at getting on these ropes. Just for time management, I went ahead and had this strung. What you're going to do is you're going to tie the bag off. We already have one end of the rope secured to this tree. We have it thrown over this other branch, and I'm simply going to post up the backpack and then secure it around the tree. So those are two techniques that you can utilize to keep you safe and the bears safe when you're primitive camping. So until we meet at the campsite again, this has been Mindy from Camping Earth.